Hi, my name is Eri Neeman. I am a host, and one thing I'd like to talk about today regarding the wedding program is the first dance of the couple. Now, there are a bunch of ways to go about the first dance. And first of all, the first dance is usually done before dinner. Why? For one particular reason. It has to be shot by the videographer so they can edit it for your on-site video. And the first dance is pretty much a very integral part of your on-site video. If you've watched a bunch of on-site video highlights online, you're gonna see that the first dance is pretty much 100% part of that on-site video. So that's why they shoot it before dinner so that the videographer has ample time to edit it properly. So there you go. First dance before dinner. The usual way to go about it is one, you either go choreographed or you go natural. Now first, what is choreographed? Natural is basically if you dance just to the song and you just sway. Just sway, feel the music until the first chorus. That's usually the time you usually end it. So because if you go and finish the song, there's a chance that it drags. Actually, there's a very big chance that it would drag and the couple would just kind of feel that. They're like, okay, I think this is lasting a little bit too long. So first chorus is usually the best time to pretty much finish it. But it also depends on the kind of song. Like with Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, it usually starts off with a chorus, like, isn't she lovely? So they do that. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she lovely? That I never knew. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. So after love, usually if you end it at that point, it's a little bit, it doesn't feel like a full dance. So usually finish the next set, the next few bars until the next chorus. So that's one example. It really varies from the song, but in most cases, it's after the first chorus. So there you go. Natural. Choreograph is if you have someone choreograph it for you. Usually a couple will hire a choreographer and they will pretty much put some steps together. Sometimes couples just want to mess around and do their own thing. They do a slow dance and then they kind of, just go fast and just kind of do their own choreography and mess around, or they also use a choreographer for that. Now, the first thing I'd like for couples to think about when it comes to this is do your first dance, if it's choreographed, for the right reasons. For the right reasons, okay? And the right reason is do it because you want to. Okay, just do it because you guys want to, because you enjoy dancing, not for any other reason. Not because you feel that's the thing you need to do just to impress everyone. That's not because you feel that it's just, oh, you have to have a choreographed dance. No, not because, let's say, the coordinator told you, like, you have to have a dance. Okay, I guess we'll do it. If you do it for those reasons, or you do it because your friends tell you, or your entourage tell you, or your family tells you, don't do it. Because what usually happens is you see couples dance because they did it for those reasons. They don't enjoy it. They're just like, they're dancing like this, memorizing. They're like, I better not get this wrong because this is what you're supposed to do. And I'm like, blink. And like, okay, I forgot to blink. But again, only do it because you want to. Because you enjoy dancing. I mean, that is really pretty much the best way to go about it. Because if not, then you're not gonna enjoy it. So do it for the right reasons. And if you don't want it choreographed, go natural. First 30 seconds, first 45 seconds until you hit the chorus. Honestly, if I really look at it, I would say the natural sways and until the first chorus have been the best for me, because they just enjoy each other, looking into each other's eyes. They dance, they're smiling, they feel the song, they feel the moment, everyone feels it. Natural really has been, I think, in terms of percentage, has gone really well. Because there are some instances where you really see couples they did it because they were told to, or because they said yes, other than them wanting to. So, but I've seen amazing choreographed dances as well, because the couple just really enjoyed it. So there you go. Natural, just there's nothing wrong with doing it that way, and it's obviously it's been great. I mean, based on what I've seen over the years. So don't feel pressured to have a choreographed dance, not unless you want to. Okay, now moving on to choreographed dances. If you're gonna have a choreographed dance, now one thing that I would love for couples to think about, and I would love to share, is what is the ideal time or length that you should have a choreographed performance. I'll tell you now, if you finish the song, which is let's say 3 minutes, 3 minutes more, there's a chance that it could drag. There's a very big chance that it could drag. Why? Because you are doing a first dance performance at a time where the timing is not the best. I'll tell you why. Because most people, your guests, are pretty much thinking about one thing, or have it at the back of their heads: food. They're hungry. They haven't had dinner yet. They came from the ceremony. Sure, they had cocktails, but dinner is something everyone is excited about, and it's something that everyone is thinking about. So the attention span and the way to absorb things, or absorbing things happening in front of them, is not probably at the best place. So that's why having a first dance that lasts 3 minutes or more during that time might not be the best idea. That's why I don't put speeches there. That's why I don't put the father and daughter dance there. I've said it in my past videos. It's just not the best state of mind for the couple, for the dance, and it's not the best state of mind for your audience. Now, I'm not saying don't put it here. It still has to be here because your editor needs to edit your first dance so that it works for the on-site video. But if you are going to have a first dance, this is based on experience, and couples can go however they want to go about it. If you want to do a full song, I've told you the possible risks. 1 minute or 1 minute and 30 seconds is the perfect time to have a first dance. It's the perfect amount of time for your performance. Basically, I think that's just about a chorus. That's about 2 choruses, or just even actually 1 chorus. Once that song hits the first chorus, it's about 1 minute. It's perfect. And this is a time where it's still there's still a really nice novelty of your friends seeing you dance for the first time, because everyone's gonna say, oh my god, the groom's dancing, the bride's dancing, I've never seen them dance. You have that, and that lasts for about a minute or a minute and a half. If you end within that minute or minute and a half, you have a very, very high chance of ending in applause, and that's what I want for all couples. Okay, 3 minutes, I'm not saying a 3-minute performance or more is not gonna work out, it's not gonna end good. But I'm saying the probability of it happening within 10 weddings is much lower than it compared to ending after a minute or a minute and a half. That's pretty much it. 1 minute plus, the couple don't have a lot of steps to think about. You can feel very confident about it pretty much. Like, okay, 1 minute, that's just a few steps, that's just a few 16 counts. That's like 4 16 counts. So if the groom, let's say, is a little bit intimidated, the bride's a bit intimidated, 1 minute of performance, 1 minute of steps, a minute and a half is not very intimidating as opposed to thinking about steps for the whole song. So there you go. I highly encourage, if you are gonna go choreograph, to basically do it for 1 minute or a minute and a half. I think that's perfect. If you do that, I think you have a very, very high chance of ending in applause. Finishing the song can up your chances in it dragging. So not unless you guys want to finish, that's absolutely your choice. You can do that. But again, 1 minute, 1 minute and a half, perfect amount of time for a choreographed performance. And again, dance for the right reasons. Just do it because you want to, not because everyone's telling you that's what you're supposed to do. And if you don't want to do it, a natural dance is more than fine. It's actually, there's been perfect moments with natural swaying with the bride and groom over the years that I've experienced. So there you go. First dance for the right reasons, and a minute and a half if you're gonna go choreograph. You guys have a wonderful first dance, and thank you for watching.